It's football time in Tennessee. Those words have long been associated with running through the tee, the glory of the checkerboard end zone, and the Big Orange ready to do battle. And only in Tennessee do you get a sight like this. Not only are the end zones checkered, so too the crowd, a mirror image to prove that they will give their all for Tennessee. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the winners of 6 straight, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Balls will kick it away first. Bringing it back. And the coverage team gets to return her on the ground. The Rebels will have some work to do after that short return. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
He makes the connection. Tackled immediately after the catch.
And I love working the slot receivers. You see so much of that. It's about matchups, right? I can put a fast guy in that slot, maybe get him matched up on a linebacker or a safety. I like working those guys in those matchups. Favorable for the offense for sure.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Throws for the tight end. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. From the gun, give on the inside. He showed it all there, a little elusiveness, a little power, and he's got the first down. The Rebels are on the move. Leaves it with the running back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And now on second down for this offense. And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking to throw, it's Grant. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. And the Rebels send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll see where the officials spot it, but they certainly gave them no opportunity for a return. So Tennessee's offense has its first opportunity of the day. And David, we'll see just how effective they can be on the ground running against a backer like this.
But they're going to do what they do, and they're going to feature their guy. He's an elite running back. You're a great linebacker. Let's see who wins this battle.
There have been entire defenses that haven't been able to slow this running back down. This linebacker, though, he's got the athleticism to do it himself.
They've really performed at an elite level in conference play, and that'll build your confidence as we continue through this SEC season.
This was a team that was really motivated in the offseason coming into this one, and they knew the challenge ahead of them, but they also know how talented they are. And, David, they're putting that on display each and every week here in SEC play.
And let's pump the brakes, because if they're happy with what they've done so far, they're going to have some losses. Like, this is a tough league. The SEC is not easy to navigate. They're going to have to continue to grow and get better, but it's a heck of a start.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Right back to the well. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Vols want to move quickly. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Here's the return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Hand off from the shotgun. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They move the chains on the ground. Now another first down. They're getting this guy lathered up. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Fires to the big fella. He's out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for the first down. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing, you've got guys swiping at it. You've got to have two hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, and it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Matthews. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. He's looking for an open man on second down. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. It is perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3-spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't great, so David, they really got to be able to put something positive together on this drive.
Put something positive together, be aggressive, but don't be reckless. Can't have any more of those turnovers.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Off-play action on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. To the air, it's Grant. They're bringing heat. Got rid of it just in time. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. They're going to throw it again. They're trying to get to it. Got his man downfield. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
And the Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The give to the back. Here it is trying to bash it forward. He got a couple. It's down at the 11. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
It's hard for a defense to have to cover so much space. When the offense goes empty, you get receivers and tight ends and running backs lined up out wide. You've got to expand, and it's harder to cover on the back end.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, fellas, here's a final update on a top 15 clash. LSU managed to eke out the victory in a tighter than expected one. Don't blame the gumbo there in Baton Rouge this week. These Tigers are to blame for this one being this close. We'll see a lot of games this week, but few will have as much of an impact on the new top 25 poll next week as this one, gentlemen.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. To the air, it's Iamalaeva coming after him. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Man, this guy is just starting to take this game over. Sack on first down, sack on second down, and now on third down, this offense, they better identify where this guy's lining up, and they better get him double-teamed because they can't block him right now.
And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. He's looking downfield to throw. A little screen to the running back. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be fourth down. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. They've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second. The Volunteers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. And, David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. He's got it. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Power football with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. And you can give all the credit to the crowd for that one. Offense, no chance and call for the false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. Get it out on the screen. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass. Defense.
Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free 1st down and some yardage. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They get him stopped at the 30, but not before he gets 5 yards. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying play action. Pressure coming. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Now they'll run the draw. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Rebels will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. Like, the passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of and get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
He's got it. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play.
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer.
Encroachment. Defense.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. And the Volunteers want to crank the tempo. To throw, it's Iamalaeva. Throws to the wideout. Complete downfield. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. He'll do it himself. Tackle is made, but not until he gets the first down. The Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. He'll keep it himself. Tackled after picking up the first down. They want to get this defense on its heels. Red pass, it's complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. On second down, they'll take to the air. He looks that one in nicely. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. He'll throw on third down. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Between the uprights, it's good. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Give to the back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. And you want to know what impact home field advantage can have? There it is. The offense will walk it back. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Scanning the field, it's Grant. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. And the Rebels will punt this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Offense in a split backfield. He'll pull it on the read. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Vols moving quickly to the line.
They're trying to go option, and they're trying to put that defensive end in a bind, but he's just way too athletic, and he guessed right. The quarterback was keeping the ball. He knew it and was able to make the tackle in the backfield.
They make the stop after the catch. He's still some work to do to pick up that first down. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. The Volunteers have enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for space, it's Lewis. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Offense lining up quickly. Quarterback on the keeper. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. It's complete. Knocked down immediately, but a big gain down to the 45. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag. Back to throw. It's Iamalaeva. Completes it in the middle. And they swarm him under. No running back on the field. 5 wide on 2nd and 1. He's looking to throw. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create.
Give him 6. Touchdown ball.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Florida took its show on the road, and they'll be packing a big old W in their bags for the trip back to Gainesville. Never underestimate the importance of a road win and how it can impact a team's trajectory. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. He's got his man. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Looking to pass. It's Grant. Got a man. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. The Rebels are in the hurry-up. On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. It's complete. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Out of the gun, looking to throw. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. And as a holder picks his spot, it'll be a 25-yard attempt. Just drives it between the uprights.
I know they're trailing going into the locker room here at halftime, but kicking that field goal gives them a little bit of a jolt, a little bit of a boost of momentum that they can carry with them into the second half. And there's a lot of football left to go here. I can't wait to see what happens.
So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a great one today in Knoxville so far. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to two of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas amidst the smoggy smoke there in Rocky Top.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. He'll do it himself. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. And here comes the offense on second down. Gonna run it. It's Lewis. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on third and short. On the option. He'll toss it.
Stopping the run is very high on every defensive coordinator's list. Making the team one-dimensional. Nice job stuffing the run on that play right there.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Fair catch called for and made. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. It has been a complete uphill struggle for both of these offenses, Jesse.
It sure has. At this point, David, someone's just going to have to step up and make a play. Someone's got to break a tackle, make an incredible catch, and just give some life to this offense.
Man, whatever you can, whatever it takes. Don't worry about looking pretty. That's out the window. We've already looked really, really ugly. We got to find something that works to put some points on the board.
It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Feeling some heat. Just a short pass to the tight end. Makes the grab, and he's dragged down. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Backing this defense on third down. Using the quick game. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Rebels are moving quickly down the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds his big tight end. And oh, did they know that one was coming. They'll knock him down in the backfield. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Keeps the legs moving. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. They'll try to pop the draw. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And the Rebels will punt it away on fourth down. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. The offense lining up for a first down play. Looking to throw, it's Iamalaeva. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. 2nd and 10 here. They move the tight end all over. Out of the gun to give to the back. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. And the Volunteers will hustle to the line. On On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down.
This is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do. They can run the football on 3rd downs when they need to. They show you right there. They've got some balance to them. They really know who they are. They have a good identity, and that's why they've been so successful this season.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. He'll keep it himself. On the move at the 30. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. A first down for the offense. The give to the tailback.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
They go to the ground. Breaks the tackle. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Got a man, it's Selden. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They reached deep in the playbook, used almost all of them, it seemed, Jesse, and still ended up having to punt last time.
And I think on this next drive, David, you can go back to some of the stuff that worked that last drive, too. Find the things that you had success with. You just got to be able to build on it a little bit.
Yeah, and just break that extra tackle, you know, make that extra play, make the guy miss, put a drive together so you can finish with some points.
On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. The Rebels get enough to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Motion from the offense. Looking for room. It's Clemens. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll try the run. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th, but they can't move the chains. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, coach, you know, and the second one, you know, usually he takes me out of the game.
And the Rebels have their offense in high gear. Hand off from the gun. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Grant. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Wide receiver shows motion. They'll throw it on 1st down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
So now on 2nd and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They run into a bit of trouble here, 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the 1st down. And the Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Caught in the backfield, it's Clemens. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. 3rd down, and these fans trying to make it impossible to communicate. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. The field goal is no good. Guys, they could have cut the deficit in half if that field goal had been good, still down by 6. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the 2nd drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. The Vols headed quickly to the line.
Well, this is one of the fastest quarterbacks in college football, and that's why the option's a good idea, because if he can get out in space and he has a chance to get downfield, he is really difficult to tackle, and he's very difficult to catch, as you saw in that last play, getting a 1st down.
After the run, now to throw. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Give to the running back. Really good pickup on 2nd down there. Leaves him with 3rd and 2. They'll try to snap it quickly. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. He'll be stopped short, picks up 1, but they're facing 4th and 1. And the Vols will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. Wide receiver coming across in motion. The jet sweep pass. Bulls his way forward. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Grant. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Williams.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. The Rebels look to keep this drive humming. Wide receiver now comes in motion. To the ground with the back. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He'll run it again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And they can't make the play on 3rd down. And the Rebels decide to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. First down here for the offense. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. On the move, it's Lewis. Shakes off the defender. Tackled, but he has a first down. The Volunteers in the hurry-up.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
The inside handoff. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Looking to push the pace with the no huddle. Dropping back, it's Iamalaeva. It's caught downfield. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
And the Volunteers will have it 1st and 10.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he's got it! Touchdown, Volunteers! They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when they're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Slams ahead. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to...
And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drop.
They've got them then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. Looking downfield, it's Grant. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Gets rid of it. Out of the backfield, he's open. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Oh, and it's a pick. He threw it right into the double coverage. He'll try to take it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So on this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. They've got the screen set up. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be fourth down. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. It is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Notre Dame escaped with the victory, and I say escaped. Look, in college football, teams will take any win, but I think the Irish fans there today could have done without this one being so close. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Wants to throw on first down. He finds his man. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Dropping back, it's Grant. Back open in the middle. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. They'll throw it on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, he'll fire. Trying to get to him. And the defense gets to the quarterback. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. On fourth down, going to the air. He wants a big play here late. And is going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs. A great spot to start this drive for the offense. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making a good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
When you hit this point in the season, week 7, you sort of turn the corner and you remain unbeaten at this point. you've morphed into a championship contender.
Yes, but you don't want to peek too far ahead, Reese. You kind of want to be like, nothing to see here, just move on. We haven't accomplished what we wanted yet. We haven't accomplished what we set out to do. It's week 7. I know you guys got bigger hopes and bigger dreams than just being to week 7 and being undefeated.
And guys, I've been really impressed with this team because they just seemed to always have an identity. From the very beginning of the year, they knew who they were, they knew what they were going to go out and try to accomplish and how they wanted to dominate teams. And they've been able to do that to this point. So, David, to your point, just keep getting better every single week moving ahead. And this team could be in the college football playoff discussion.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.